Hey guys, so I haven't done a video downstairs of the youth center basement in quite a while, so I thought I would do a little update. Not a whole lot new today. There's one or two little things I've worked on, but nothing too major. Mainly just wanted to do a walkthrough since all the fans have been running pretty much a month or two straight now without anybody down here, so they've been doing quite well. But anyway, starting off the fuse panel that Dan and I worked on. Pretty cool that we were able to resurrect this old original, probably like 1939, 1940 fuse box. Looks worse than it is, but really, I mean, everything's pretty well balanced, and we have actual glass fuses in there, which is pretty cool. And of course, that lamp house fuses decal, which we didn't, or that script on there, we had no idea that was there because the thing had been propped open for like probably 20 or 30 years. And then the clamp light's still up there, but I've since put a spotlight bulb in it, so it kind of just shines down on there. So I guess the one obvious update from today was the Heritage did not have a light last time. Now it does. I added a round globe light fixture on it. So nothing too crazy, but just kind of wanted all the fans in this room to have some sort of light. And if you notice, every single one has different glass. And that was kind of intentional. I guess it wasn't at first, but then later I was just like, I guess that's a running theme here. Every single one is a different type of glass. So, so one thing I do want to do today, and I don't know if I've actually done this on camera, at least by myself, is I'm going to go through all speeds on every single fan in this whole basement, like at a time. So we'll be able to see everything. Nothing really too different in here. But I must say, all these fans have been doing awesome. They're all running pretty much 24/7, and they do help keep the basement quite dry, which is good. So, all right, let's start with the far seer. The Nick Gamboa CRs. Notice like no yellowing whatsoever, which is good because they're down in the basement, not going to get much sunlight. I got the two shop lights still going too, and of course the original light sockets. And here's the Hampton Bay Gazebo Plus. I do actually have the light kit that goes with that as well. The gazebo has a slightly slower low. The Sierras are a little faster, not by much. All right, and then let's go in this room and turn everything on low as well. First up, the CEC Georgian. Okay. And all right, the white original. It's funny how this thing's in such rough shape physically, and yet it's probably one of the quietest runners down here. This one, the Donovan Parker original, is only 2 speeds, so we'll go ahead and just put it on its low speed, which is really more of a medium. Okay, and the DC52. Or is that one on low? pocket room. The Harbor Breeze Lakeside 2. Unfortunately, the blades have warped a bit on this one. And nothing too crazy, but they're definitely a little more warped than I remember them being. So, but I actually do have a few spare blades to these if it does get bad. But for now, it's fine. All right, and then here's the Heritage Lancaster, which just got that light kit today. Put that one on low. Okay, Hunter Low Profile 2. And the Ellington, or possibly Seabrook Hill, I'm not sure. This was the one of the former Sanctuary ones. Surprisingly, these have not worked really much at all. Lakeside definitely did a little low profile, as the the usual Hunter sag a lot of times, because those rubber grommets they'll do that, but that's normal. And then actually the Heritage did not work much either, so that's very good. All right, and then final look at this room. Everything low speed. I'd say the Heritage has probably got the slowest low, and the probably the Seabrook Hill's the fastest low. Lakeside, maybe the Lakeside too. I'm not sure between those two. I'd say. Okay, and then this room. Slowest low is definitely the white original, and then obviously that's fastest. I mean, considering how many fans are running down here, it is not very loud, which is awesome. And yeah, I'd say the gazebo is probably slowest low here, and fastest would be the back Sierra. All right, let's go through and change everything to medium. This is, as you're seeing it right now, is the setting we normally leave it on. Medium, definitely. I mean, you can see the floor is awfully dry, which is awesome. These are helping. Again, I'd say that probably the gazebos. Yeah, I don't know what it is about that back one. Seems to be a little faster. These two are, I'd say, about the same for medium. All right, now let's put everything on. Is that one on medium? That one will stay where it's at for now, because lows is basically medium. And put the Georgian up. I swear, with these Georgians, you never know. Sometimes they hum like crazy, and sometimes they're pretty quiet. This one seems to be on the quiet side, which is nice. Okay, and there is medium on the SMC. The two original mediums are almost the same, which I'm sure when they went to the PSC they were probably trying to about mimic that low speed with the medium speed. So yeah, the SMC DC52 definitely looks to be the slowest medium. And fastest is obviously the Georgian. Okay, and back room. Okay, and that's everything in this room on medium. Interesting. I'd say the Seabrook Hill is probably the slowest medium. And fastest is probably the Harbor Breeze. Okay. All right, and time for high speed. Definitely got some hum going on. And again, I'd say that back harbor or the back Sierra is probably the fastest one. Which is funny because these two should be pretty much identical. From the same year and everything, but yeah, that one's cooking. Gazebo looks a lot closer to that one now. So this one's got slower speeds, but then the high is about the same as that one. All right. Full blast on the Georgian. Yeah, these two originals are very powerful. I'd say that SMC is probably the slowest. I mean, that checks. A lot of times DC52s are kind of slow. I think I mean, obviously the Georgian's gonna be fastest, but between the two originals, I think the antique brass one's a little bit faster. I mean, this thing's a beast. Yeah, I think this one moves a little bit more air. Not by a huge margin. I mean, SMC is a little bit slower, but it's definitely moving some air. All right, and back room. All right, and notice we have not tripped any fuses, which is good. Oh yeah, definitely feeling some air. I think the low profile is probably the fastest, and the Seabrook Hill is definitely slowest. Although the Harbor Breeze and that one are pretty close. Yeah, I don't know if those Seabrook Hills are just kind of slow by design, or if that, you know, they might need capacitors. The other one that I had down here at one point was even slower than that, so that one I'm almost sure has a bad capacitor. That one it might be worth checking at some point. Not too much hum. The Heritage and the Seabrook Hill definitely do hum. The other two are actually fairly quiet. Okay. It's funny how close that Georgian is to the awfully close to that beam, but it does clear. Even on high, it doesn't wobble enough to hit it. Yeah, these things do move pretty good air too. These outdoor fans. I know these things are not everybody's cup of tea, but these older gazebos are probably one of my favorite Hampton bays. Very chunky. So, unfortunately, I can't really do an accurate spin down because I can't possibly look at every room at once. So I'm probably just gonna end this part here. But yeah, I just wanted to go through the speeds and show everything's still working good down here. And I guess, yeah, here's the Heritage again, since it is the one that got an update. So, all right, well, thanks for watching, and bye, FanStick.